welcome back. We now join my colleague Fatu Jassi for the sports news. Fatu Jassi, what's up in the sports world?
Thank you very much, Famara Fofana. That was a men's semi-final match played in the Miami Masters. Both combatants looked to give themselves early birthday gifts. Tommy Haas, who already stunned world #1 Novak Djokovic early in the tournament, turned 35 Wednesday. His opponent David Ferrer of Spain approaching his 31st birthday Tuesday. We have more on that semi-finals as well as games involved with Serena Williams and Maria Sharapova. I told you, if I'm there, you want me to turn, I won't turn. It confuses me.
To win the first set, 6-4 in the second. It is a chance for Ferrer. Great forehand winner, sneaking by Haas, and then it just went the other way. David Ferrer able to drop to his knees in excitement and elation as he works his way into the final in 3 sets. His reward, a meeting in that title match against a player he hasn't had a whole lot of luck against. Andy Murray, the lone British champion in the history of the Miami event, has beaten Ferrer in 6 out of 11 career matchups, winning 5 of the last 7. Both men have excellent records, though, so far this season. If he wins Sunday, Murray becomes #2 in the world, moving past Roger Federer. Sharapova and Serena have met 13 times. They have 19 Grand Slam crowns between them, but this rivalry, as you can see, as one-sided as you can get. Williams 11-2 lifetime against Sharapova, and who can forget the London Olympics when Serena won 6-love, 6-1. Sharapova hasn't beaten her since the 2004 Tour Championship, a stretch of nearly 9 years. They've met twice in Miami, Serena winning in straight sets both times, and Serena off to a good start today, already leading 1-love in the opening sets.
That's all in sports. Back to you, Famara Fofana.
By the way, are you a tennis fan, Fatu Jassi?
Yes, actually a fan of Serena Williams.
Do you play the game?
No, I don't play the game.
Okay, it's unfortunate. I do. But before we go, a reminder of our top stories. Christian religious leaders have addressed their flock on the importance of prayer during celebrations marking the feast of Easter. Members of the Gambia Teachers Union Cooperative Credit Union have met to review the body's activity reports. Russia is flexing its military muscle with the latest maneuvers in the Black Sea, involving some 7,000 personnel. And anxiety and apprehension have gripped the streets of South Africa as former president and iconic anti-apartheid figure Nelson Mandela spends his 3rd day in hospital. That's all in this edition of the news. Thanks for the pleasure of your company, and stay tuned to GRTS and enjoy our program. Meantime, see you at 10 p.m. for another newscast. From me, Famara Fofana, and the rest of the news team.
And it's a warm welcome to another edition of the National Bantaba Forum. Well, this is your development-oriented forum, as I used to say. And this week we want to look at cleanliness, or we call it normally the settle. That's what we're going to discuss tonight. And on that note, I almost have all the local authorities from the different regions here in our studios. Mbadingol ngal konton koten dong na National Bantaba Forum ko nga fale nyamen dong bi na kachabe nyatili na mina wolom nying setalti wo kamala dong bi nga Alpha Jamal Jia na studio kono wol kono sefol minial no ko wolle bota tundol mume beto kabirin CRR LLR URR West Coast dula be e bebe ma berin bi studio kono pour nga ñi kuma kacha wo kamala drong ni minul be sirim bi tabulo kan nga follow ni paramount chief la ba nin ko paramount chief dorong ate amanjari koteng nga tenteng ala kuoto ba mobile ate long honorable Sidi Njai bijanne bi afana mabe ta janne ani min keta PST environment ibe bijanne ko nga faale nyamen dorong alfa fana min an ko bota banko tundol beto bi ima beta janne pour na bi kacha nyin kola san dorong bawo wato ni wala kata mbe min kala dorong san be dunna programme o nyinne kono Sidi.
Thank you very much, Tijan. Good evening, viewers. We want to welcome you yet another edition of the National Bantaba. And as Tijan mentioned, today's Bantaba, we have almost the entire country in the studio here. We have the paramount chief and all the chiefs across the land and breadth of this country. We also have the permanent secretary, Ministry of Environment, members from the National Environment Agency, the NEA, the Chief Executive Officer, Almami Fandintal of the Gambia Chamber of Commerce. We have the Deputy Governor of West Coast Regions, the county municipal councils, and other women representing the markets, committee members from KMC, and other beautiful and lovely men here. Tijan, as you said today, we're talking about the set settle. And when you talk about set settle, it's a very important word cause that the all and sundry should know, and it is important for people to know the importance of set settle in their daily life, and also one need to equally commend government for coming up with initiative of every last Saturday of every month, that is declaring from 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock as a set settle, that is cleansing exercise time. But what is the response of the general public? What is the participations of communities? What is the participation of local authorities? What is the participations of people in the business industry, those in the markets, the hawkers, the shopkeepers, and those of us in our various homes and offices? What is our takes? What do we need to do on every last Saturday of every month to ensure that our environment is clean? We have all of them here. Almai Fandintal on behalf of the business community, private sector. And it is important for people to know that government or President Jammeh is not telling people to go to Kanilai or State House to clean State House for him or or Kanilai, but for people to keep their environment and their surroundings hygiene and healthy. The same goes. A clean nation is a healthy nation. A healthy nation is a wealthy nation. Therefore, the set settle, its importance cannot be overemphasized. People, we must change our attitudes. As the National Bantaba objective is to ensure that there is 100% attitudinal change to all, across all walks of life, irrespective of our gender, our sex, our beliefs, and our different religious and political affiliations. The essence of the Bantaba is for people to discuss issues of national importance, issues that affect directly the livelihood of all and sundry resident and non-residents of the Gambia. Tijan, before we go further, I want to sincerely, on behalf of the Bantaba team, to thank the Honorable Minister for Youth and Sport, Honorable K. Jammeh, his permanent secretary, and the entire Ministry for Youth and Sports for helping the Bantaba team to facilitate this by writing to all the regional governors and the chiefs, and by extension to thank His Excellency the President for creating the enabling environment for every Gambian to sow and also to contribute positively towards socio-economic development of this country. That is why the National TV is here, and that is why the National Bantaba is here, to talk to people, to be the voice and agent of change. And I want to thank the Minister wholeheartedly for this, and to thank all the governors and the paramount chief for making it possible, and all the chiefs for coming, leaving their busy schedule to discuss with the electorate. On that note, I want to also say that our colleague, Honorable Babu Gay and Pierre Minte, they couldn't be here because they are very busy with the election campaign for the local government authority. Tijan.